Hello, this is Rabbi Sammy Bergman of Beit Midrash Zichron Dov, and this is the fourth video in a series of 6 videos which discuss Jewish responses to destruction. Today I'd like to build on a theme we discussed in the last video, and I'd like to do that by focusing on the response of Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, the great rabbinic leader of the Jewish people who lived during the time of the end of the Second Temple period and in its destruction immediately afterward. And I'd like to begin our discussion of Yochanan ben Zakkai by referencing a text we find in Avot Rabbi Natan, chapter 4, Mishnah 5. The Mishnah reads as follows. There was one time Rabbi Yochanan was leaving Yerushalayim. Yoshua was following him. As they leave Jerusalem, Rabbi Yoshua looks back and sees a destroyed, ruined temple. Amar Rabbi Yoshua, Yoshua says, woe is to us, we've lost the temple. Where a place where the sins of the Jewish people were atoned. Amar lo, but Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai responds to him, B'ni, my son, don't be so upset. We have another way of achieving atonement, like that of the atonement we received from the temple. And how do we achieve that atonement? Acts of gmilot chasadim, acts of loving kindness. And Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai goes on to talk about Daniel, who we learn about in Tuvim, Daniel, who performs acts of kindness and gets answered, but he can't bring sacrifices. He's outside Yerushalayim. He's in Babylonia. But what does he do? Says Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, he escorts a bride and makes brides and grooms happy. He escorts a dead body, someone who has just passed away. He prays for the Jewish people. Those are the types of actions, says Rabbi Yochanan, we need to promote in order to maintain the vitality of our relationship with God and our religion. Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai certainly mourned over the temple. We have a record of that. He was distraught as well, but he recognized that in order to continue, we need to shift our focus. We can't focus on what we've lost. We need to focus on what we still have. The Talmud tells us that Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai fled Yerushalayim. Seeing its imminent destruction, he goes to the Roman general who became the emperor and tells him, give us at least Yavneh v'chachameha, Yavneh and its sages, and maintain rabbinic lineage. Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai sees that establishing a rabbinic center in Yavneh, establishing the Sanhedrin and yeshivot, and promoting Torah study is the key to maintaining our relationship with God and maintaining our religiosity and commitment to Torah and mitzvot even without a temple. We can no longer be a temple-centered religion. It's Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai who made the rabbinic institutions of taking the lulav all 7 days, although that used to be done in the temple, of in his time blowing the shofar on Rosh Hashanah that falls out on Shabbat, even though that used to be only done in the temple. Because Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai realizes that we need to perpetuate that feeling of connection there was in the temple. We need to remember what life was like in the Mikdash, but we need to find a way to be innovative and to express that commitment in new ways. And as we mourn the Mikdash, as we mourn the losses of our people, we need to simultaneously, again, be serious about that. Remember the Mikdash. Remember what we've lost, but also focus on the things we had and be innovative, finding new ways, new things to emphasize, new avenues of connection to God and to the Jewish people. And if we can do that, if we can show God that we can connect to Him even without a temple, that we can build our personalities, hopefully Hashem then realizes that we indeed do deserve the unique gift that was Yerushalayim and the Mikdash, and we can return to it and continue to enhance our relationship with God and with the entire world.